So in today's episode, we are diving into what it looks like to use substances, specifically alcohol. And what we did was create this experiment, this social experiment of going to Vegas, and I got drunk for the first time in 6 years. Drunk, FaceTime call and all. And I wanted to see with my current level of awareness and intention what that experience would be like. And you now get to take that ride with us. Welcome to Conscious Crunk.
I sincerely hope that you get a chance to experience the previous version of Adam Roa that only I had the privilege of knowing in this community, because there's like a down and dirty, like flip cup playing, shit talking version of this dude that I hope the alcohol will unlock those dormant codes.
Where are we right now?
We're in Las Vegas, Nevada.
What are we here to do?
Well, one of the things I'm looking forward to most is going out and getting drunk for the first time in 6 years. You absolutely heard me right. We came to Las Vegas to intentionally get drunk. Why? Because I've noticed a pattern, a trend in the new age spiritual community of looking down on drinking, saying that drinking is something that you just don't do once you become spiritual, or whatever you want to say about that. And why did we choose Vegas? Well, we chose Vegas because Vegas has the energetic of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It is a place for people to go and let their shadow out, their wild side that they may not want to admit is even there when they're back home. And so the question was, could we, with the intention and the awareness that we have to show up and choose love in every moment, could we come to Vegas, get drunk, and still hold that? Or is the energetic of the city itself and of alcohol so strong that it would pull us down into the darkness? I'm actually excited to see how the four of us and the energy that we bring and the container that we hold just interacts with the world that is Vegas, and just see what the feedback is. Last time I was in Vegas, I was at one of those crazy pool parties, and in the pool dancing my face off, and next to me appears this 45-year-old housewife from New Jersey, and we get into a conversation of how there's spirits in her basement and she wants to know how I can help her clear them. And talking to her about getting sage and sending love, actually telling her how to be with that experience. And I go, wow, I'm the kind of person who would call in that conversation in the middle of a crazy casino pool party. Yeah, I'm even more deep in now, so I don't even know what's gonna happen.
What are you gonna be doing?
Dude, I already feel how much grid work I'm gonna be doing, in the casino, at the pool parties, in the club. I'm gonna set up a healing mat in the middle of the DJ set. Just drop in.
You are a healing man.
It's true.
Watch out.
Are you playing fucking John Harper? I'm putting fucking grid around us. It is my intention.
Jaw Harp and Kalimba.
It is my intention to
Just
do
walk around
3
and
to
flute.
5
And
energy
flute.
healings a day.
What are you doing?
Setting up the altar. I love you, Matthew. You're so ridiculous.
So this is a special occasion. This is a reason to celebrate the Art of Choosing Love crew, a bunch of hippies in Vegas getting drunk for the first time in years. And we remembered being a dude in Vegas sucks. It sucks. You stand in long lines to get into these clubs. You pay exorbitant amounts of cover charges to get in, and you watch as these beautiful women are walked right past you by the bouncer who told you just 5 minutes ago that the club was full. This is the experience normally, unless you're friends with the DJ. And luckily we have Ryan Fontana, aka Sex Panther, who used to be a massive DJ and has massive DJ friends like Party Favor, who is the resident DJ headlining Omnia nightclub the weekend that we are there. So What do? We reach out to Party Favor. He agrees to take us backstage, behind the scenes, through security escorts into Omnia for the night of our lives. One catch. I need a collared shirt. I'm in such resistance right now.
Why?
I just don't like button-up collared shirts. Just don't like them.
I want to give Adam an entire makeover. Jeans, shirt, jacket. We're gonna give him a whole new look for Vegas. New look.
Wow.
That looks nice, dude.
That's really good.
You look
I
good.
like the jean jacket. Yeah.
Don't wear it when I wear it though. It's my look.
The jean jacket's your look? Great. There's just nothing comfortable about any of this.
If you could wear anything to the club tonight, what would you wear?
Jeans and a white t-shirt. But this is about as much of a dress up as you're gonna get. Unless I was wearing a white t-shirt and a blazer. Which I'm open to buying. Oh yeah, I can't forget, we're with the DJ, so I'm gonna wear it.
Smaller size? Swim size blue?
What's this leg thing?
I'm legitimately in a shirt and tie, and you're in a mostly unbuttoned cheetah print, silk nipples hanging out, long hair with a scarf. I look like I just came from filing some reports for the third quarter annual meeting.
But like now you're here to have fun.
But now I'm here to have fun, and I'll have the reports ready for you in the morning.
Great. If you got the TPS report done,
There's always more of them.
I need you to come in on Saturday. Yeah. That'd be great.
Okay, I'm gonna have to change some of my plans, but I'll do it. I'll be there because I want to please you. Because if I don't, I'm afraid that I'll get fired and I won't be able to work this job that I hate.
So that you can
pay for things I don't need.
And then eventually one day you can
get married to someone that I get divorced from.
And then you'll be able to
finally live the life I want to lead.
Dope. What does that look like?
Wearing a skinny tie and a collared shirt and going out and getting drunk in Vegas.
We made it.
Yeah. So I would like to treat tonight as if we're entering into medicine ceremony. So the time has come. The time has come to ingest the alcohol for the first time in years. And this is where the intentionality of the use of substances is so important. Because I fully believe that we are the creators of our reality, and what we intend to be will show up in our experience. And so we have been as conscious as we possibly can leading up to this. And we've chosen tequila. We've chosen a high quality of it too, because I believe that more love and care has gone into it instead of this like factory farmed alcohol that's sole intention is just to get you drunk. And lastly, we hold ceremony. We hold ceremony where we get to declare what we want from the evening, what we want from this medicine of alcohol, of tequila, and hold that for each other, because I know what each of these guys is wanting to. My intention tonight is one to celebrate. The art of choosing love has arrived. And we've earned a good celebration. And being able to do it all four of us together in this way feels very good. And for tequila specifically, and alcohol and its effects, I want it to lower my inhibitions so that I might see deeper parts of who I am when my fears and my doubts and my worries aren't there.
Thinking about it right now, I haven't been drunk with friends that I enjoyed being around. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Dude. Well, morning.
How you feeling?
I feel slightly violated by this light. I can't even open my eyes. It's so bright in here.
Maybe I apologized for miscommunicating that there was tequila in the thing, and you were like, "Oh, it's okay."
Super messed up, dude. Super messed up. We learned something last night about Sex Panther. We definitely learned something about Sex Panther. One, biggest thing we learned about Sex Panther, he's a liar.
No, dude. It's not cool for you to tell me it's water and for it to be tequila. I feel like that's some sort of violation.
A breach of trust?
Bro code and like trust in you when you say, oh no. Literally what happened was I said, hey, I'm really drunk right now. And you go, no, don't worry. I have water. And you handed me this. Inside of this is tequila. And I drank it like it was water and instead it was tequila. Not cool. Not cool.
I thought it was pretty freaking awesome.
Not cool.
That was a good story.
It's not a good story. If I wanted to drink more and you said, hey, I have tequila, I'd say, okay, cool, I drink that tequila.
All right.
When you tell me I have water and I drink tequila,
I apologize.
Your Sex Panther is out in full, like, instigator mode. And, like, totally. He's full Sex Panther right now. And
Wearing a fucking Panther
he
shirt.
straight up lied to me. He lied. That's
is
what
not
it.
water.
Let's talk about
This
this.
is tequila
Let's
and
talk about the
pineapple
fact
juice.
that Ryan straight up lied right now. I don't know that Ryan's ever lied to me. Let's talk about the damage that's been done. The damage that's been done to our friendship. I can't even trust him anymore.
Oh, we're down the wrong pipe.
Sex Panther lies, so just be aware. But we also, number two, learned about Sex Panther. Dude loves a good time. Dude loves a good time. So it doesn't matter where we are. If Sex Panther's out, it's like, yeah, dude's got it. Party's happening. So I'm stoked. I'm stoked because I felt like when I was at the club, like looking over at you, and I don't know if you had this experience looking over at me, but I was like, dude, I feel like we have a similar just like party aspect that comes out, that it's like once we turn on the party switch, we go hard. Like I didn't stop drinking or dancing basically the entire time. And it's so good.
Yeah. Hunter,
Oi.
how are you doing?
I feel great.
I've never seen you sleep.
I feel uncomfortable because I woke up with a, morning wood, so I'm trying to let that go away, No
Pointed in
offense,
that
Matt.
direction
Yeah.
instead of this direction?
Yeah.
You know what I'm noticing actually when I was on the toilet after a night of drinking?
What did you notice on the toilet?
I noticed like a stillness in my mind that comes after meditation usually. But I just feel like maybe some of my brain cells in my frontal lobe are on a break after last night. And
Or dead.
It feels kind of nice. Like I wouldn't want it all the time, but I noticed the difference because I think we use our brains a lot. And so, well, yeah, what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel that too?
Something about drinking that I definitely notice is that kind of like singular minded, where did you fall asleep in the clothes that you were wearing last night?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a very Sex Panther move.
Me too.
I usually like fully clothed, lights on, out on top of the bed.
what I noticed about drinking is that it makes me very singular focused, right? So if I'm dancing, I don't think about anything but dancing and just go hard at that. If I'm on the FaceTime with Ruby, like it doesn't matter what the shit anyone else is doing. That's what I'm doing. If I'm going to sleep, that's what I'm doing, is going to sleep. I don't spiral in the vortex of thought that I can often spiral in.
I was saying that I definitely feel drunk, but I do not feel disconnected from myself. Like I don't feel like I would do anything out of the integrity of who I am and what I believe. And I wonder then how much people are using alcohol as an excuse to do things that they really want to do, but don't actually have the courage to stand behind. It's like, oh, I was drunk. Yeah, I'm drunk right now, and I'm not gonna do anything that isn't my truth.
I think that's why a lot of people like to drink. Honestly,
You had the most relationship call with Ruby.
it was pretty relationshipy.
It was so like,
it was great.
It was one of those like, babe. Explain, babe. There was no babe.
I want you to
Don't
know.
lie. Shut up. Like, be honest. Hold on. If you're gonna film
I want
this,
you to-
be honest about what this relationship is. Don't bullshit with some babe.
No, babe, but you were like, I just wanted you to know I'm a little bit drunk. I kind of missed you, and I just wanted to call you.
And let
So
you know
I'm
that
calling
nothing
you.
happened to my penis.
I just wanted to let you know what actually happened and call you the moment that I had a free second. And yeah, I just want you, I'm considering your feelings in everything that I do. And so I'm just letting you know what happened. And for the record, in case you were trying to have a serious conversation with me, I am drunk as
The intention of the call was that I knew that she had seen his post and she'd seen my post because she sent that message just like of acknowledgement that she was aware that we were going out and I was going to get drunk. And I put myself in her shoes and I thought about how I would feel. And I knew that for me, I would just be wondering, not assuming something happened or didn't happen, just wondering, I wonder what's going on. And I wanted her to know that at the end of the night, after a lot of tequila, nothing had happened. And I was still, at the end of the night, she was still a part of my experience. And so, is that relationshipy? I guess so. I mean, I could have gone to sleep without calling her. But it was, in a way, I feel like it was courtesy. At that time, I could have been in bed with another woman. And I just wanted to let her know so that her emotional experience wasn't that. She didn't, like, wake up in, like, oh, God. Like, let me check in on him or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like empathy.
Yeah, so relationshipy, I don't know.
I feel like there's a negative connotation to relationshipy.
I feel like I'm carrying a negative connotation around relationship in general. Like, if I'm honest, I'm carrying this, relationships are not what I want, and so I have this idea of what relationships are based on the only real relationship I've ever had. So, relationships don't have to look the way that Azria and my relationship looked. But that's all I know, and I know that I don't want that right now in my life. And they can look very different. They can look like getting drunk in Vegas and then having a FaceTime call.
And so what I learned from this experiment is that my level of owning my integrity, owning who I am, choosing love, is not the result of the substances that I'm intaking. It's the result of who I be and the choices that I make. And any substance that I may choose to introduce into my system, any event that I may see show up in my experience, I still have choice. I still have the ability to own the choices that I make in my life. There's no part of me that has to be afraid that if I do that thing, I'm going to become this lesser version of myself, this version of myself that I don't like. And that's huge because I used to do that. I used to show up that way. I used to get drunk and get loud or talk shit or whatever it was and become a version of myself that I wasn't always crazy about. But that was just amplifying the internal structure of who I was at the time. And so, what about you? What substances are you using in your life that have become a crutch or have become an excuse? How about that Ambien that you're taking to fall asleep? How about the Valium that you're taking to go to work? How about the bottle of wine that you're having at the end of the night? Notice that I'm saying all of these things and I don't think any of them are inherently, empirically wrong. You are not a bad person because you take an Ambien at the end of the night. But why are you taking it? Why are you taking the substances that are a part of your regular experience? Why are you doing it? What's the intention? And can you be honest about it? Can you say, you know what? I take a Valium when I go into this space of overwhelm where I recognize that I'm not happy. I'm not happy with my life. And great, acknowledge that. Be honest about that. And then if you take the Valium, if you take that antidepressant, great, get to the space and say, this is why I'm taking it. And acknowledge whether or not you want to continue taking that for the rest of your life. Do you want to continue to rely on the alcohol as the thing that gives you the courage to take action? If you're honest about it, that honesty brings you present to what is, and being present with what is will allow you the freedom to make new choices. I have had a wild ride with substances. So if you're looking at me and saying, yeah, maybe you don't get it, maybe it's easier for you. Alcoholism runs in my family. I used to speedball. I used to smoke heroin and do cocaine at the same time in my early 20s. I stopped when I started having withdrawal symptoms. My whole body, I woke up my whole body in pain. And I was doing it, by the way, with people who were homeless, who had been to rehab 3 times, in dirty bedrooms. Like it wasn't a pretty experience. And I was doing it because I was seeking something. I was seeking something outside of myself that would allow me to feel something. I felt so closed off emotionally. I felt so unsure and scared of leaping into my dream that I didn't know what else to do. And this helped me shut down and feel good in my body. That's why I was doing it. And here I am today. Here I am today on the mission that I am, proud of what I'm creating with this show and how I'm showing up in the world. And I did it despite the fact that I used to get drunk every night, despite the fact that I used to snort pain pills, despite the fact that I used to smoke heroin. Or maybe because of the fact. Because I was honest about it and I let that become a part of who I am, and the lessons have carried forward with me. And so whoever is in your life that has a substance abuse problem, whoever is in your life that may be acting in ways that don't seem aligned with who they want to be, or yourself, start by being honest about why you're using the substances and recognize that you have the power to change it. I understand the neurochemistry around addiction, and this is a much deeper conversation, that if you are addicted chemically, seek help, seek professional help for people who can support you in that. And the point of this is to remind you that you have the power, you have choice. If you choose to change your addiction, if you choose to change the way that you use substances through intention and conscious awareness, you can. I believe that with every fiber of my being, you can change it. And it starts by remembering how powerful you are. And remembering that always, in all ways, you are seen, you are heard, and you are loved. Thank you so much for watching this and taking the time out of your day to commit to the art of choosing love. And it is my hope that by showing you my heart, showing you the vulnerable, authentic, real sides of what I'm going through in my life, it will inspire you to share more of your heart and your authenticity and your unique voice with the world. And we want this to be a growing tribe, and in order for that to happen, we want you. So please subscribe, share this with your loved ones, engage in the comments with others who are on the same journey as you of using love as the compass. You are always, in all ways, seen, heard, and loved.